Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for another video. My name is Original Bon Jovi, I'm your host and the content director here at Scrata Gaming. Season 4 of Call of Duty Vanguard is upon us, so with that in mind, we're going to take a look at the top 5 guns that you need to use in Vanguard multiplayer during this season. One of the weird things about Vanguard, in my opinion, is that the metas haven't changed a whole lot throughout each season of the game. Obviously, some of the attachments do as they, buff and nerf different things, some of which is actually done under the radar. Don't ask me why. But the guns, the best guns in the game, are not all that different. And yet, in this video, we've got a few new guns that are actually going to replace some of the more common ones. So, you got some returning favorites, you got some new guns that you might want to give a try, and I think you're going to get a lot out of this. So be sure to stick around and let us know down in the comments section what your favorite gun is in Vanguard right now. But before we get into that, make sure you sub to the channel and turn on notifications so you stay up to date with our regular Call of Duty content. And the class setups that we're going to show you were provided by members of Scrata Gaming who play this game regularly, so be sure to connect with them through the links down in the description below. Alright, so to kick everything off, in 5th place we have the STG-44 by Scrata RainelMK. Now, this assault rifle was definitely one of the more popular ones when the game came out, but as the Automaton kind of rose to power, we saw the STG fade away a little bit. But it's back and better than ever, so be sure to use these attachments when you play with the STG. The MX silencer on the muzzle will help with your sound suppression and accuracy. The VDD 760mm barrel is going to give you more accuracy and control, reduce the scope sway and gun bob, and increase damage range. Slate reflector optic. The Krasnik folding stock is going to help with your sprint to fire and movement speed. Then under the barrel, we see the M1941 hand stop for more recoil control and accuracy. The 8mm Curse 45-round drum is going to increase your ammo capacity, obviously. And then lengthened ammo will give you a big boost to your bullet velocity, so definitely use that. Stippled grip on the rear grip is going to give recoil recovery and initial accuracy and recoil. And then finally, we've got Vital for the proficiency for increased area for critical hits, and Fully Loaded for the kit, which will give you max starting ammo. So like I said, the STG is making a big comeback, and this class setup is definitely worth a shot. But as you'll see here pretty quick, it is in 5th place for a reason. In 4th place, we have the H4 Blixen, the new SMG here in Call of Duty Vanguard. This thing is an absolute monster. I had trouble trying to rank this, I'm not going to lie, because it's been really popular with a lot of the big pub stompers, especially Arsenal, whose class setup we are looking at. And this one is just an absolute beast. So go with the Mercury silencer on the muzzle for sound suppression and recoil control. The Johnson 9-inch RMK barrel, this is going to give you less damage fall off at long range, increased fire rate, and better damage. We've also got the slate reflector optic there. The Bergstrom MB stock is going to help with hipfire accuracy, ADS, and movement speed. Under the barrel, we've got the pistol grip for sprint to fire and hipfire accuracy. The 9mm 72-round magazine will help with your ammo capacity. And then we've got the frangible ammunition for delayed enemy healing and slowed movement when you hit their legs. Fabric grip on the rear grip is going to help with ADS, sprint to fire, and hipfire recoil recovery. Then finally, we have Fleet for the proficiency for weapon swap quickness and better movement speed, and Fully Loaded for the kit for an increase to the max starting ammo. H4 Blixen, honestly, slept on SMG. You're probably not going to be surprised by the one that is ranked above it in its class, but this thing is worth a shot, and honestly, it's going to treat you well. We've got a great nuke video that'll be going live here pretty soon, so you'll get to see it in all its glory then. In 3rd place, we have another class setup by SilenceArsenal, this time the KG-M40. This is a gun that we haven't seen a whole lot of in multiplayer for quite a while, but it is actually really, really good. Arsenal made an absolute mess of the lobbies with this thing the other day. I saw it, and I said, you know what? This is definitely a top 5 for me. I haven't seen a gun behave like this in a while. So these attachments right here, these are what you got to use. We've got the cord muzzle brake for better accuracy, the VDD 500mm barrel for quicker ADS, movement speed, aim walking move speed, and sprint to fire. The slate reflector optic, once again. The Reisdorf 3.6 SK stock, this is going to help with your aim walking move speed, aim walking steadiness, sprint to fire speed, and movement speed. Really good attachment there in my opinion. We've got the Carver foregrip under the barrel for recoil control and hipfire accuracy. The 8mm Klauser 50-round drum will give you more ammo. Surprise, surprise. We've got lengthened ammo for better bullet velocity. The polymer grip on the rear grip for better flinch resistance and accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. Followed by Vital for the proficiency. increased area for critical hits, and once again, fully loaded as the kit. So yeah, this thing right here, you don't see a whole lot of people using it. Like I said, Arsenal kind of picked it up and made it his own, and it works really well. You're gonna have to take my word for it, but give it a try. Let us know in the comment section if you think the KG is viable, because I'm telling you, it definitely is. In second place, surprise, surprise, we have the Thompson, the Tommy gun, the M1928, provided by ReaperReapz. And this is an update from the last video that we did featuring his class setup. He's made some changes in accordance with some of the weapon balancing. So these right here are the attachments that you definitely want to use. The Mercury silencer on the muzzle for sound suppression and recoil control. The CGC 12-inch cooling barrel is going to help with accuracy and control, reduce the scope sway and gun bob. He goes with the large iron sights instead of the slate reflector optic for better ADS and alternate iron sight construction. Didn't really need to tell you that, it's all in the name. But we've got the CGC wire grip here for a big boost to your aim walking movement speed, aim walking steadiness, ADS, and initial accuracy and recoil. Then under the barrel, the M1941 hand stop is going to help with accuracy and recoil control. The 8mm Kurz 100-round drum is going to give you a huge boost to your ammo capacity, as well as increasing your bullet velocity and range, damage, and bullet penetration. Then we've got the lengthened ammo for better bullet velocity, stippled grip on the rear grip for recoil recovery and initial accuracy and recoil, and then we've got Frenzy for the proficiency for health regen after kills, and what's that? 4 for 4, fully loaded for the kit for better max starting ammo. The Tommy gun is without a doubt still the best SMG in the game. Although the H4 Blixen is giving it a run for its money, this thing is just unstoppable. But I do want to mention, I noticed today that they've never put out a blueprint for the Tommy gun, which I find really weird. I'm not totally sure why, but it'd be nice to get a mastercraft for this thing. So as much as I love looking at the atomic camo, change is good, but this gun is here for the long haul, for sure. And in first place, last but not least, we have the Automaton. You definitely could have predicted the best two guns, but it is what it is. This class setup right here is an absolute menace. The Automaton is probably the best gun in the game, even better than the Tommy gun. It kind of depends on your style, whether you go with the SMG or the AR, but this thing is disgusting. So ReaperReapz goes with the MX silencer on the muzzle for sound suppression and accuracy, the Zac FA short barrel for better damage, slate reflector optic, the Zac skeletal stock, which will give you better aim walking move speed, aim walking steadiness, and initial accuracy and recoil. Then we have the Carver foregrip for recoil control and hipfire accuracy, the 8mm Clouser rifle 50-round magazine. It's going to give you obviously more capacity in your mag along with damage, bullet penetration, and a little boost to your bullet velocity and range. Lengthened ammo for, again, more bullet velocity. Stippled grip for recoil recovery and initial accuracy and recoil. And then we've got Frenzy for the proficiency for health regen, followed by, you guessed it, fully loaded for the kit. This gun, absolutely the best in the game. Before we were making the video, I put a message in the group chat asking for people's advice for the top 5 guns in the game, and Scrata Dawson actually said Automaton, 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 and Automaton. So that was kind of a joke, but unironically this is the best in the game, and it's almost not even worth using other guns as long as the auto is in the state that it's in right now. However, honestly, whether you go with the Blixen, the KGM-40, the STG, or even the Tommy gun, of course, these are all really good. I mean, you're going to get an edge. If you put those attachments on and you learn how to aim and shoot in the game, you're going to be fine. They're just very, very good. But I don't know. Let us know down in the comment section what you think of our top 5. If you have a different top 5, we'd love to hear that. And of course, share your thoughts after you try out the class setups. We always appreciate the feedback. And be sure to like and sub for more Call of Duty content on a regular basis. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.